It is 5 o'clock, baby. Let's get it. Woohoo! Welcome stream to the Live Laugh live stream. I'm your host, Cesar Jimenez. My pronouns are he, him, his, and I'd like to welcome my guest.
I am Nick Colton.
Yeah, Nick Colton. It's my friend from the USU, or when we were working at the USU. But yeah, let's get into it, bro.
Let's do it.
Okay. So first off, the first question I want to ask, of course,
yeah.
Why is it that you chose this
my background
right here? Yeah.
Well, in simple terms, it looks really cool. I think it fits like kind of my. I guess you can be the judge of it, but I think it fits like kind of my vibe, my aesthetic. No. If I had to use like a word to describe it, it's very shoegazy. And if you know, you know, like what I'm talking, but very shoegazy.
Shoegazy? Can you explain
shoegazy? That? So the genre of music I consider myself that I make is shoegaze music or shoegaze adjacent music, and shoegaze, culturally, shoegaze like in the kind of community, is very built on like nostalgia and like kind of like somber moments and like. Kind of stuff like this, like it's very nostalgic. Like you get like the green, like tint, and just makes you kind of like think of like the past. I don't know. That's how I see it.
Yeah,
personally.
no, I get it.
But I'm sure there's a lot of other people that see it like that. So I don't know. That's just the way I see it. I like living in that kind of thought and that kind of presence of like being very nostalgic and like. Being very somber.
It's cool because it reminds me of like early 2000s like music videos, horror movies that would use the green.
Yeah, it's like very dark.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like dark. It's like melancholic. It's not scary, but it's just like very melancholic.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that's that.
Yeah, no, it's cool. Like I'm glad you chose it. It's very interesting. It's something different that I haven't seen from like anybody else yet that's gone on the show. Which now. Since the different part with you as the musician, going to your I want to go into more of like your musical history, or was it road? I don't even know how the fuck to explain it.
The journey.
Actually, yeah. So first off, like why get into music?
That's a great question. Well, I guess I'll say how I started with music. That might help even me. So before like COVID happened, I was never really a musician. I had to get
recent.
Yeah,
what?
I'd say so.
Okay.
I had a guitar before COVID.
Yeah.
So actually, hear this. So it kind of started before COVID. In high school, I was supposed to take like a arts class, whatever, and it was like, guitar, like culinary, like maybe painting or whatever. And I remember originally I wanted painting. Oh, sorry, not painting. Culinary. I wanted culinary.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why it's a painting, but I wanted culinary. Just because like everyone always get good food like during lunch.
Yeah.
But when I applied, it was full. And then the counselor, she's like, "Oh, why don't you do a guitar class?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Man, sure." Didn't think much of it. But I had a teacher. His name was Mr. Smith, Adam Smith. I don't know where he is. I want to get in contact with him to say thank you for
shout out to Mr. Smith.
Mr. Smith. But I have to like do some research about that. But he's always very like helpful and like about like teaching me about guitar and music. And I would quickly realize that after class, I would stay after class to like ask him like, hey, why, like how do I do a guitar solo in the key of C major?
Yeah.
Right. Or whatever. And then during Christmas, so it was December, I got a guitar, electric guitar. I played it a little bit, didn't really do too much with it. Kind of just doing my own thing, playing video games, being a regular high schooler.
Yeah, exactly.
But then COVID happened I remember COVID happened in March.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, sometime in March. And yeah, we were all home. And I remember I was like a big nerd about it in terms of like 8 hours a day. I'd be just playing the guitar. I'm not really exaggerating too. It's like, I remember like from like when I wake up or when I go to sleep, I'd be playing guitar.
Yeah. So you build up those calluses quick.
And, I'd start off with gateway bands and then you just get deeper and deeper with every year, and then, so once COVID stopped, a high school friend and I, we started a band and, that's kind of how things started spiraling. And so I guess why I do music, it's an escape for me.
Yeah.
Escape from reality. Now that I'm a vocalist, it helps me realize that it helps me like express my emotions because I don't know, like I'm not always just me, like I'm a very happy person, but like we always go through tough times, good times, bad times, and I feel like talking about it is very helpful. I realize talking about my emotions is great, but also like singing about it, screaming about it.
Yeah.
is really helpful. So
Yeah, no, that's something that I always see like in concerts, especially with like these types of genres of music. Just the people in the crowd, including myself too. Like when I'm in there, just like screaming to these songs, you don't even realize it too. Like it is a lot of sad lyrics, but like
Yeah.
it's helping you get through the good time, or
Yeah.
the bad times.
Yeah, I recently this past summer I started like reading lyrics, and you read you read lyrics like as a poem, and like you see how like I didn't realize like some of these lyrics are like really like sad, or like not sad but just like really like meaningful to the person. You could tell. So I think that really helped me put it into like a new perspective of how I should write my lyrics, how I should structure it to make it seem like a good cohesive poem or song.
Yeah.
But I like when a song's lyric can like fit well into a poem. So that's something I realized. So it helps like with bringing out the emotion.
And that's something that you have in the next 2 songs you'll be performing soon.
Yeah, I wait. What did you say? Wait, what did you say?
That's what we're gonna be seeing too in like the 2 songs you're gonna be performing.
Yeah, I have
Okay.
interesting lyrics about them. So
Yeah.
there's fun stories about how I made the songs. But yeah.
You want to go into that actually?
Sure. Well, I'll talk about the song "Fallen."
Okay.
That's the one I just released, yesterday. So when this
watch
video
it.
comes out, it released August 26th.
Yeah.
I hope I get it right. I forgot my release. I'm like, wait,
I know you're on
when was
top.
my release date? Today's the 27th, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So August 26th, yesterday, it released, and that song I wrote. To put it in short, obviously I'll go in depth about it. I wrote that song heavily intoxicated, so drunk.
That's where all good inspiration comes, huh?
Like deep in my thoughts, like late into the night. It was like I remember. So a friend of mine, his name's Ryan. Shout out to Ryan. He's a great vocalist, a lyricist too. So I don't know. I guess this is like in February. It's like around after February. So like I'd say April. I was like writing this song, and I asked him for help because I had like some lyrics done but not fully.
Yeah.
Originally, this song was called "What the Heart Desires" because I had a moment, or I had a few experiences in my life where like I would catch feelings for a girl, but they already had a boyfriend,
Yeah.
or a significant other. So I just wanted to write about like even though I desire them, like it's not my place because they're not they're not open for that. The song did eventually kind of change the meaning when Ryan and I were songwriting it, but Ryan kind of made I had this idea. It's like, hey, I don't know why he had this idea. He's like, hey, let's just drink. Like, let's just, maybe he's an alcoholic. No, he's not an alcoholic. But he's like, yeah, let's drink. And like, he's like, he says something like along the lines, like, it'll like help us like songwrite. Like, it'll let our emotions really like pour out.
Yeah.
And I was like, sure, whatever. Let's do it. So him and I were alone in his apartment, and we were songwriting until like, I didn't leave till like 5 a.m., 6 a.m. It was like sun was coming up. We drank a lot too. And while the demo sounded like 2 drunk people were writing a song, like the chorus melody I vividly remember I sang that like when we were like, during that process. So it's a funny story of how like stayed up for a whole night, drunk, deep in our thoughts or my thoughts, writing that song. So the song eventually turned into like about how you're falling to somebody, or you catch feelings for somebody, or you're falling to somebody. They're not really good for you. Yeah, that's the gist of it.
A little toxic. I like
A little
that.
toxic. I think we've all had that experience. So.
Yeah.
I still want to write a song about, or I would like to have a song called "What the Heart Desires." I think that's a really cool title.
What like what?
What the Heart Desires.
What the heart desire? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a dope title.
But yeah, Fallen was born instead, which is fine.
Hey, something to come in the future, bro. When you release a whole album.
Yeah, for real. I hope to release an EP by next year. But
Yeah.
who knows? Take it one day at a time.
Definitely.
So yeah, that was the story behind Fallen. Kind of the main gist of it.
Yeah.
Well, there's more to it. Now I'm gonna start yapping. I just realized. Well, yeah, sure. I record. Then I went to go record the actual demo, and that was great. But after I recorded it, I got the mix back, and during that time in my life, I was really like low confidence in myself in terms of my artistry. I just wasn't confident in the song or myself. Who knows why? I don't know why.
Yeah.
But that's just how I was. And I think I kind of do know why now that I think about it. This was during the summer, so early summer, like in June, like May, June, July. I went on tour with Vove.
Yeah.
And
next segment.
well, I guess I'm just going to it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because it ties into about how my whole artistry journey.
Before you go into the
yeah.
Vove talk, can you explain to the crowd like what Vove is?
So Vove is a student-run record label at CSUN, so Cal State Northridge. And when I transferred to CSUN, I was always interested in working in the music industry, working on the business side of the music industry. And I really wanted to find a way how I can like get involved with like clubs, put myself out there. So during my junior year, I found out about Vove, the student-run record label. Vove stands for 505 Entertainment. And I really wanted to get experience just working at a record label, get the internship experience or like just in general.
Yeah.
And so thankfully they were really accommodating to me. They let me join their thing. And you're only supposed to be in it for a year, but I was in it for a year and a half just because I was able to finesse my way into it. But but yeah, so I was in Vove, year and a half, and towards the end of the year and a half, Vove is going to had their tour. And so in Vove, I was the marketing lead or co-lead. And I got experience marketing other artists. And it was a great experience learning about everyone's different styles of marketing. Every artist has different styles. Everyone has different meanings to their songs, the way they like to promote their songs. So I got to learn about what I liked, what I didn't like about it. I got to learn about how people succeeded, how some people failed in their marketing.
Yeah.
But yeah, so towards the end of that kind of whole journey of Vove, we went on tour. We went on the California tour. And this was around the time where like I had fallen. And I realized I was marketing for other artists.
Yeah.
And I felt like I had to pick between like being on the business side or like being an artist completely. I couldn't be both. I just realized I love all the artists from Vove. They're all great. I know them all. They're all my friends.
Yeah.
But I just couldn't work for another artist.
I get that. No, you've talked to me about this before.
And my manager Edwin and my friend and manager Edwin, we had a conversation with it. He happened to be my roommate during the tour, so him and I got really close over this summer. But he's like, he knew like I was kind of not in the happiest places. Yeah. And so we talked about it, and then I remember he said, "Oh, is it because you can't see? How do you say it? Like you can't see yourself. Like the other people are living your dream. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. The other people are living your dream. When you like that can be you." I said, "Yeah." I was like, I realize every time I go to a concert, I'm like always jealous that someone's on stage. I'm like, I mean, that's just the truth. Yeah. I mean, I shouldn't use the word jealous, but like. I'd always have like that itch, the envy of like, damn, I want to be up there. Like I could do that, So when I was going on Vove tour, I was like, I could do that. I want to be up there on stage. And so he said that the thing I just mentioned. And I realized like I needed to pick between, working in the music business or being the artist. And that kind of helped me get re-inspired into music. So I kind of started quitting music because I was like, when you go, music was my escape. But then when I was in Vove, music was everything. Even though it wasn't my music, it was still everything. And I needed like an escape. Exactly, yeah. So I was like, I can't do this. And so that's why I withdrew my master's degree. I was going to do music industry administration. But I was like, I have to pick whether I'm going to be completely an artist or work in the music business. So then I made my decision. I'm going to be the artist, so I can do social media marketing for a different industry. Like I like fashion a lot. I like fashion enough to enjoy it, but not be like they're living my dream, right? No, exactly. So yeah, and then that re-inspired me to continue making music, to release Fallen. Yeah. Because I wasn't going to release it. I didn't even like it.
No, why not? It's a good song.
Well,
I've heard it.
Well, yeah, so... I mean, I appreciate all the love and the feedback I've gotten this yesterday. I just got so many messages about people liking my song. But like, maybe other musicians feel like this, but like, I'm my biggest enemy. Yeah. I'm my greatest enemy.
That's actually, I feel like that's very common because a couple other friends of mine who have like certain songs, like they just don't like them, and like for some reason, like the rest of us do like this one specific song.
Yeah, it's I never realized this until I started making my own music with my own vocals and guitars and whatever. Yeah. That like I guess people hear my song or someone's song differently than how I hear my songs. Yeah. so I want to hear my song. I'm like, oh, just my song. Like I know everything about it because I recorded it. I chose what harmonies, what verse, what chords. And I think the beauty of music is not knowing.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I saw an interview about like somebody was interviewing a musician. I forgot who, and they asked like what the song was about.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm not going to tell you because the beauty in it is like there's like mystery in it. Like you
finding
kind of
your own interpretation.
You kind of find your own interpretation. Like you don't know like much about like what key it's in. I don't know like what tempo. So since I know everything about my music, like I feel like I see it or hear it in a different way.
Yeah.
Compared to other people. And when other people hear this song for the first time, like I've heard my song like I'm not even kidding, probably like 500 times because I like make it, listen to the demo. I'm not even joking. Like the videos I make, keep hearing the chorus. But someone who's heard it for the first time, fully mixed, blah blah blah, everything mixed and mastered. It's a different experience for them.
Yeah, you wish you could be in the other shoe of the viewer.
I mean, I am another shoe for other people's music.
Oh, that's
know?
true. Yeah,
So,
actually, that's very true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So someone's, my favorite artist, they probably hear their own songs or like, they might have doubts. I don't know if they do, but they may.
Yeah. That's good. And I also wanted to ask too, like when you're creating your songs, you're the ones like composing everything, right? Like
The one posting or what?
composing, like
composing.
Yeah.
Yes, I'd say like 90 to 95%. For Fallen, Ryan did the bridge. That was most of him.
Yeah.
His lyrics and his melody. So obviously he's credit to him. But worked on it still together. So, but for like more instrumentally, more. I mean, obviously for vocally, like I did all the lyrics and stuff.
Yeah.
But like instrumentally, like guitar and bass is all my composing. Even drums is mostly my composing. I work with my friend Quincy.
Yeah.
Who I met at Vove.
Nice.
Yeah, Vove's been great. Like I said, I met like Edwin at Vove, Quincy, a lot of other great artists.
Yeah.
So I still am glad that I had that Vove experience. 'Cause I learned that I can't work in the music industry, and some people can. Like we're artists, I know, and that's great, but I can't. I don't know. It's not my path in life.
I get it. Yeah.
Yeah. But as I was saying, for drums, Quincy, like he's a drummer, right?
Yeah.
He's my drummer, my go-to guy. So he knows like all like the intricate like drum stuff that makes
Yeah.
it sound cool. So I have like the main beat. I'm like, hey, here's this. What do you think about it? Hey, that's cool. Let's just fix this.
Like add some things.
Yeah, add something, make sound cool. Like the drum fills are mostly him,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
mostly him, and so yeah. But the rest is me. Obviously, the cover art for Fallen is me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's good.
but it still takes a team. Like even though like I'm the artist, like there's a lot of people that are involved.
Exactly.
I just shot a music video, and it was a whole team.
Mm-hmm.
To get people to come and help me out. So I'm really grateful for everyone that believes in me.
That's
'Cause
really good.
People believing in me helps me believe in myself, which shouldn't be the way it works. 'Cause I should believe in myself no matter what.
Yeah.
So that's something I need to fix on. But it's great when people like support you because you're like, oh, I guess my song's okay.
I'm in the same boat, bro. Like people are supporting me, and I should.
I try to be humble. I try to be humble in life.
No, that's good.
Yeah,
No, that's good.
I try not to. I don't know.
So I can do all this shit by myself. I don't need y'all. Like.
I mean, I would love to. I mean, I try to be as independent as I can, in being like an artist. But I learned I just can't do everything, and I think it's okay. You can't do anything because it's great having other people's, like input or like their work. So like, I would love to mix and master my own song, but I've my guy Christian, who he helps me out with that, and he just knows stuff about that. So.
Yeah.
And then my songs would not sound as good as they are without him. Like he's part of it. He's the reason why, like
Yeah.
he sounds good. Quincy's the reason why it sounds good. So yeah, Ryan's the reason why it sounds good. So
That's amazing. Yeah, no, I've heard some of those same stories with like old rappers. I think like one of like Kanye West thing where he's like talking to her. I want to say Timberland or something about like how it just collaborating with different artists to help them like get a more refined version of their songs. And I think
Oh
that's really
yeah,
cool.
totally. For Hate You, I wrote that completely by myself. That one was like even the lyrics 100% by myself.
Yeah.
But working with Ryan really helped me out because he has like this groove to when he's like singing that I'm like, damn, like I need that groove. Like I need to like learn off of that.
Yeah.
So with like that kind of like during the bridge of my song, like there's like that groove that I tried to encapsulate.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was really cool.
So another thing that I wanted to talk about, you guys were actually talking about it like before, which spiked my interest a little bit. In terms of like marketing your own music, like it really is like you said, like you are having people help you with the song, but in terms of marketing, like it seems like you're doing a majority of the work yourself, or like, Can you go into like how your marketing journey's been going with you?
Yeah. So I am doing the majority of the work, but I'm not doing all the work. There's definitely people that come help me, and I want to like shout out. Well, actually, I already mentioned him, but shout out my manager, my friend Edwin.
Yeah.
And he's like kind of like he's a very strategic person. You know,
Yeah.
he admits it. He even says like I'm a very strategic person, and he has the great thing about working with other people is that he sees marketing in a different way than I do. He's like very like thinking ahead of time, thinking the future. So, yeah. So I just released Fallen, and it's only day 2, so I haven't posted that much. But Edwin and I's plan were to have front load the content. So like months, like not months, probably like 2 months in advance. I was already recording content for this, you know, like lyric videos, like kind of permanent stuff, just like kind of funny skits and whatever, and like just even carousels for TikTok.
Yeah.
And you know, he's like, hey, let's map this out ahead of time, because then you won't, you know, like today, if I didn't map it out, I'd be like, oh shit, I gotta put something, whatever, you know. We mapped it out, so it's already the work's done already.
Yeah.
And whatever happens, it's like the cherry on top to marketing, to me posting. But so yeah, that's the way I like to think about it. I like to like front load my content. I like to post consistently. From what I've seen, like you get the most success in posting consistently.
Yeah.
You're always in people's faces. That helps a lot. And I noticed something I learned from school. We were doing like kind of like a challenge. Like our professor gave us like an item we need to market, like a water bottle.
Yeah.
Or like a light, right? And it's like, okay, you have to make a video about marketing it. I forgot what I got. We got like probably like a hoodie or something, right?
Yeah.
And I remember my team, we were like really, we're just normal, like regular marketing. Like, oh, this hoodie, it's, you know, like 95% cotton. It's like biodegradable, blah, blah, blah. And then there's another team like marketing, like, I don't know, for example, coffee. But they just had like funny, like their jokes. Like they were just being funny the whole time. And they won. Everyone voted them. Because you can't vote yourself, everyone voted them. That taught me that you have to be like, for social media, people go to like as an escape.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to be like funny or like controversial. So like I try to encapsulate that in my videos, at least most of them, where it's like the one I posted yesterday is like POV, you're a bug on my wall, and I'm about to like give you one last song before like I take you out. Like what? like I'm a bug now? Like that's just
whack it.
like what? And I whack it and it goes into my performance video.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of like dumb stuff that you do.
Yeah. And where are you posting at exactly?
So ideally I'm posting on the 3 major platforms: Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, and TikTok.
Yeah.
But right now, unfortunately, I'm having a problem with TikTok. TikTok did not upload my song to its database, so it's not on TikTok.
Okay.
And the reason why is because I changed my name.
Yeah.
I used to go by Nick at Night. Now I'm just my name, Nick Colton. So, I wish changing your name is as easy as like Instagram, like boom, change that, right? But no, you gotta go through so many like things, and it was a pain in the ass, to be fair, to be honest with you. But everything transferred, like my name updated and everything, but TikTok.
Yeah.
And there's a whole reason why it's not working. I'm not gonna go into it now because it's just so complicated. But so the long story short is I might need to make a new account on TikTok. So I guess if I had to explain it really quick, like, so how do I say it? My distributor. So if you know, you know. I have a distributor. Every artist has a distributor. Is like linked to their social media. Blah blah blah. It's like it's linked. On TikTok, my old profile is linked to Nick at Night.
Yeah.
My new TikTok, my current TikTok account is linked to Nick at Night. But when I go to update it, it's already linked and it says, oh, we can't add another one. But I can't remove it as well.
Oh.
So I've done research and a lot of people are saying, hey, you might just need to delete the account and just make a new one. That's just the truth of it. There might be a workaround. I'll see, but every day's precious. It's day 2 and I haven't posted on TikTok yet. And TikTok's where I get my streams for sure. For HU, I only post on TikTok. I didn't even post on Shorts or Reels. Yeah. And I got, my streams off of that. Yeah. So I'm missing out a lot right now, so I'm trying to fix it. But it's all right. Those are the 3 main.
It'll fix eventually.
It'll update. I'll fix it out. I'll figure it out. Those are the 3 main platforms, though. The main ones that get you traffic.
Yeah. You did bring it up right now, which is, I completely forgot to ask. Why Nick Colton, as well as Nick at Night too, if you want to.
That's a great question. No, I love that. I guess when I first made Nick at Night, I think it's a cool name. If in a perfect world Nickelodeon never had that name, or another YouTuber never had that name, I would have kept it. Yeah. But just like I mentioned, Nickelodeon has Nick at Night, and there's another YouTuber named Nick at Night who had some controversies happen. I just don't want to be associated with Nickelodeon or the YouTuber.
I understand. Yeah.
I just didn't. I don't know. Just wanted to be me.
Mm-hmm.
So I was thinking about it a long time, and I'm glad I made the decision to change it. Although it was a pain in the ass decision to like get.
Yeah.
I had to talk to Spotify support, Apple support, DistroKid support. Thankfully, it all worked out. TikTok doesn't have a support team you can talk to. They don't
Wait,
have.
really?
At least to my knowledge, when I tried looking, like you can't contact them.
That,
At least to my knowledge, I don't know. I could be wrong, but so yeah, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's the reason why I just wanted to be more personable.
Mm-hmm.
It is weird saying my full name. It's not my full name, but you know, saying that.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, I like it. Yeah, it's more me.
Yeah, I really like that.
It's more personal because like, yeah, it's like me. It's my music.
Mm-hmm.
I've had many opportunities and requests, or just people asking to be bands with me, to start a band. And while I appreciate people like thinking of me,
just gonna write
I just had to say no. I'm sorry. I'm just not gonna do that.
Mm-hmm.
And even my guys, you know, my drummer Quincy, my guitarist Ernie, and my bassist Sean, they wanted to do a band, but I told them early on. I said, "Hey guys, I'm gonna be real with you. I want to do the artist stuff.
Yeah.
You're more than welcome to be a part of it. But if you don't, that's fine. But it's like there's nothing that's gonna change my decision. You guys can start a band by yourself. That's great.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep doing my thing." And I realized the reason why I did that is not because of them at all. I love them. It's just more me in terms of like, sometimes I could be a hard person to work with in music where like, if I'm composing a song, at least for myself, I want to have creative control over it. And I don't have to have full. I've learned that over the past years.
Yeah.
It's great working with other people, but I just realized in the past when I was in bands, we'd be writing a song and, you know, someone would have an idea that I didn't necessarily agree with.
Yeah.
And that I didn't like that. That's to put it in simple terms.
And that's okay. Yeah.
So then I was like, you know what? Let me just do it all myself. I'll like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Maybe you'll be open to the future.
No, I'm definitely going to do a feature. Yeah, I love working with artists. I want to work with other artists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which brings me to another thing. You did mention about another artist, about someone who inspires you, who's actually in the same genre. But like, I guess I would also just want to ask a general question of like who inspires you? What artists do you look at? You don't have to pick one. You can add a few.
There's many.
Yeah, there's many. Yeah.
In my genre, I would say, you know, like I mentioned earlier in the interview or podcast, you know, I consider myself like in the grand scheme of things, like alternative rock. If we get like more niche, it's like shoegaze, new gaze. There's even a genre called Zoomer gaze.
What?
I'd say, to be fair, my genre is, well, the music I make is Zoomer gaze because it's like kind of hyper poppy with like the vocals kind of like, you know, auto-tuney.
Yeah.
It's like very TikTok. Like just hoping my songs will do good on TikTok. But I actually had people tell me like, oh, you should post on TikTok. This is like the peak TikTok like rock.
Yeah.
But yeah, so people that like inspired me is that those people in that genre.
Yeah.
Just to name a few, like there's like Novulant, What's a Heart, Jutes, Amir Alfiki. What else? Like Wisp, Jenny Verse, all those people, and just seeing them, I don't know what made me like. I think it's like the aesthetic. Like this is like that. Like, you know, it goes back to what we started with. Like I could see, you know, like Amir Alfeki or Novulant like having this as their background as well. Something similar to this, at the very least, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So it's just like I saw like the way they made their music, the way they visually presented themselves and their music. And I really resonated with that.
Yeah.
So that's what really inspired me. And I like to like specifically mention like Amira, because like when I saw, she was like one of the first people I found out or like kind of, you know, got introduced to the genre by. She really inspired me. And I found her out while she was blowing up really early, like probably like a month after her song started going well. And I was like, damn, like I have to like, you know, she's my dream collab. So Amira, here, if you hear this,
collab with them.
please, no.
please.
I'm gonna go see her this Sunday. Her concert. She's doing a concert here in LA.
That's cool.
So I want to like do content, maybe even get to talk to her. I don't know what I'm gonna say. please collab. No. Go on my knees. No.
That's crazy.
But you know, I want to work up to the point, like that is a goal of mine.
Yeah.
You know, a goal of like working up to a point where like that is you know, like an opportunity that could happen. So yeah, those are the people I want to mention. Obviously Deftones too. I can't forget them.
Of course.
Yeah,
You had an opinion about that new album.
yeah. You know, it's you know, how do I say this? Like Deftones and Linkin Park are like one of my favorite bands from the 2000s, and they're just not the same band anymore, and that's okay. I respect them for that. Just like Linkin Park, they sound very different. You know, people have their opinions. People like it, don't like it. Same with Deftones. Like while they're more or less all the same members,
Yeah.
you know, they're like different people now. They're like in different parts of their lives.
Yeah.
So initially, I do admit, I expected it to sound like White Pony, you know, or like something like like Adrenaline, or I don't know, some like early stuff.
Yeah.
But after like having it let it sit with me, I was like, you know what, it's okay. You know, it's different. There's a different band. I think it's good.
Yeah.
I don't think it's, in my opinion, I don't think it's as good as their old stuff, but yeah,
That's good.
I'm glad they're so. I'm glad that they got the resurgence through TikTok in the 2020s.
Wow.
Because they got popular again, and that's probably the reason why I like started making. Because I saw that, I saw the culture, I saw the people that listen to them. I was like, oh, those people look cool. Like I want to be like them, right?
Yeah.
Because you just want to be, we just want to find a community of people that are like minded as us, right?
Exactly.
And yeah, they are a reason why I make the music I do.
Well, I love to hear that, and I thank you for everything. We are out of time, so now we're gonna switch over to the send off. What are you working on?
Currently working on promoting my current song, Fallen. But aside from that, I have another song that I hope to release after this called Dying to Live. Probably release it. I don't want to give an exact date, so I'll just give like a kind of a general date. Late October. Yeah. So I'm working on getting that out. Working on the content for that and getting that fully mixed.
Blessed.
It's gonna be a cool song. Yeah, it's different. It's different from the first two.
Yeah.
But still the same. You know, it's like same but different.
Exactly.
Anyways.
All right. Well, thank you so much. Let's switch over to the music now.
Are you ready? All right, let's do it. Check. This one is called Hate You. Thank you, thank you. They can find me on Spotify, Apple Music. Oh, the other song's playing. A little sneak peek, we'll see what happened. But you can find me on YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify. Should be on all streaming platforms under Nick Colton. And yeah, those are the only 2 songs I have right now, out right now. But there'll be more coming soon. Thank you.